don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. Hit the road. Don't you come back no more.
What you say?
Don't you come back no more.
Hello, society. Welcome to our first major showcase. Welcome to AOW Awakening. I'm David Flores.
And I'm Diego Diamond. Welcome tonight. They told me I was going to have a great partner, but unfortunately I'm here with David Flores. Folks, it's going to be a long night. I mean, I was told I was going to have a great partner. I was expecting someone like War Chain.
I was expecting one like War Chain. But anyway, tonight, guys, we have a very, very exciting night for you guys. We got a lot of action here tonight. A phenomenal card here tonight. We got 3 championships on the line. We got the United Nations Championship on the line. This match has been a long time coming. Mr. Awesome Kyle Ferguson, he's going to go one-on-one with Scott Chambers. This match has been a long time coming. If you've been around and you've seen the build, you will know that this is one of the most anticipated matches ever here in AOW. We skip over to some brass championship action. Bishop Dvante D, the 2-time brass champion, will probably be facing one of his greatest competitors yet, and D-Sycho, the leader of the Disciples of Legion. Another match has been a long, long time coming. We also got some one-on-one action. We also got Mad Man Joe defending his friend's honor, Bishop Dvante D's honor, as he takes on Carl Hunter Price, who's made the Prophets of Madness like to live in recent weeks. Big one-on-one match, very anticipated match as well, very anticipated rematch. Downtown, the newcomer here in the Arts of Wrestling, he's going to look to dethrone the family business from faction domination, and as he goes one-on-one with Blair Andre Dillon, B.A.D. Bad, with Bounce for sure to be in his corner. And then, of course, we can leave the tag team action now. We got some tag team action here tonight as well. InterMedia Champion Antony Morrison. He's going to be teaming up with his good friend Doomsayer as they try to take on and they try to dismantle the Four. It was supposed to be Havoc and Blueprint. If you've been watching the AOW programming, you'll know that Antony Morrison actually took out the Blueprint. Blueprint is out of action indefinitely, so this match is questionable. We don't know if Blueprint's going to show up or if somebody's going to be replacing Blueprint or what's the deal here. So we're not too sure about Blueprint's whereabouts here at AOW Awakening. I haven't seen them. And then, of course, guys, we top off the night with the biggest prize of the night, the Elite Contender, the #1 contender for the Elite Championship. Nick Quinones, Mr. King of Battle himself, he will be taking on the Elite Champion, the dominant Elite Champion, your lordship, Baret Lavoe, for that prestigious title right there. We got an exciting night here tonight,
You know what,
guys.
cut that. Let's just go to the first match. Something I have, made pristine, the UN title match. Let's get to that one first.
Let's get to the matches.
Why are we here?
All night.
You smell that? It smells like fear to me. Yep, that's what it is. Yep, that's exactly what it is. I've smelled it many, many times before. You see, Mr. Not So Awesome, you made the biggest mistake of your life when you challenged me and put the UN Championship on the line. You see, tonight here in Awakenings, this is when everything that you have done to the Great One Scott Chambers culminates. This night, with everything that we have, everything that is done all the way up to this point. You attacking me, you costing me the Elite Contendership tournament, you costed me victories, you've costed me more than you will ever know, Mr. Not So Awesome. And tonight, it's time for me to do a little payback. Tonight, it's time for you to pay the piper, Mr. Not So Awesome. Because tonight, when me and you step in the center of the ring, I can guarantee you one thing. That you are going to get a lesson in humility. You are going to get a wrestling lesson like you have never had before. Because you're stepping in the center of the ring with a master of submissions. You're stepping in the center of the ring with the very best damn submission specialist in the world today. And I'm going to twist and turn every single joint in your body. I'm going to make sure that you feel pain from start to finish. I'm going to make sure that you know exactly what you've gotten yourself into. And I'm going to make sure that the Great One Scott Chambers not only walks out as the longest reigning tag team champion here in AOW history, that I walk out as a new UN champion of the arts of wrestling. And that you are going to tuck your tail and run and cry back there in the locker room like you've been doing for the past month and a half. So tonight, Mr. Awesome, it all culminates in one match. And this match coming up, because the Great One Scott Chambers has been waiting for this for a very long time. The Great One Scott Chambers, ever since I've made my debut in the arts of wrestling. And I got cheated out of the United Nations Championship in the very first tournament that I entered into. I've wanted that championship. And now you have it. And I'm going to take it from you. And you can take that to the damn bank.
Arts of Wrestling. It is me, Mr. AWESOME, the reigning, defending, undisputed Arts of Wrestling heavyweight champion of the United Nations. And tonight my wish comes true. Tonight my dream comes true. Tonight I finally get to step into the ring with a man who has agitated me more than anybody else since I've been here in the Arts of Wrestling. And that's saying something, isn't it, Diego? But you see, Scott, tonight, one-on-one, the United Nations champion versus the tag team champion. And tonight, the truth comes out. Tonight, the world finds out that you are nothing but a wannabe, a poser, a make-believer. You see, but I don't make believe. No, I dream, and I dream big, but I accomplish those dreams. And you, sir, it's a whole different story. You see, tonight, one-on-one, no four, nobody to help you win. I'm going to show the world the phony that you actually are. You sit around pretending you're the greatest of all time. The nature boy. Woo! See, you pretend to be somebody that you're not, but me, I don't need to pretend. I am exactly who I say I am every single day of the week. And that is the awesome one. So tonight, Scott Chambers, the great one, versus the awesome one for this. You see, it's kind of ironic. It's kind of ironic that tonight's show is called Awakening. You see, because tonight, I want you to do me a favor, Scott. Before you come out to that ring, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to think real hard about what's about to happen tonight. See, in the back of your mind, I can tell you right now, you're starting to hear this ringing. You're hearing this ringing and you're not sure what it is, but I'll tell you what it is. It's the alarm clock, buddy. The alarm clock that's trying to wake you up, because this is nothing but a dream for you. It will never be a reality. You don't have the ability to make this dream into a reality. Something that I have shown, that I have proven to the world that I am capable of doing. So sit there in your bathrobe, your cheap sunglasses, your fancy cut t-shirt. Pretend that you're somebody you're not. And tonight I show the world, I expose you for what you truly are. You think you can beat me, Scott, but I know I can beat you. I have overcame all the obstacles that have been put in my way. And tonight, that doesn't stop. You see, that's all you are to me, Scott. You're just another speed bump. You're just another bump in the road. You're just another pothole. Yeah, a pothole. That's the perfect way to put it. You're a pothole. Sometimes you don't even see it, but sometimes you go over it. It sucks. It messes up your car. You see, but I got 20/20 vision, and I see every single pothole on the road, and I avoid them to the best of my ability. But tonight, I go head on with this pothole. And tonight, I take some tar, and I tar over that pothole. That's all you are. You're nothing but another stepping stone. You're nothing but another rung on my ladder to the top. And I can assure you, that is exactly where I'll be going. Stay awesome, Arts of Wrestling, because everybody knows. Everybody knows, baby. That I, your reigning, defending, undisputed heavyweight champion of the United Nations, I will.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, finally getting to the most interesting part of the whole promo, is the action of them walking out.
Oh boy. Here we go. United Nations Championship action. Kicking things off for Awakening.
You got Scott Chambers.
Who's your buddy, isn't he?
Let's just say I have history with both competitors here tonight.
You know, you haven't really addressed the history between Scott, your tag team championship, actually. Interesting focal point.
Yeah, I mean, you know, tag teams, you know, they tag, they team up, they go separate ways, they tag again. Yeah, just because we're tag team champions doesn't mean I have to be right next to the guy 24/7.
Well, it's an interesting focal point here tonight. This is full circle for you. You have history with both men. Scott Chambers can he achieve something that maybe people say is something you couldn't achieve, is defeat Mr. Awesome for the United Nations Championship.
Let's just pay attention to the action here, dude.
It is Mr. Awesome, United Nations Champion.
You know, the only thing awesome about him is when he leaves the screen.
So we're going to hear a lot of Mr. Awesome shots tonight. It is. Some people say the most popular guy in the Arts of Wrestling right now, Mr. Awesome.
The only people I hear saying that is you and Mr. Awesome. Bunch of marks.
I'm definitely a mark for Mr. Awesome. Like I stated before, he defeated what was it, last year's Awakening, almost a little over a year to the date. United Nations Championship run.
I mean, do we really count a year after everything that's happened? I think I still haven't invoked my rematch. I got so much on my plate. Don't forget.
It's to retire.
I'm just saying it's there. Contractually.
Biggest title defense to date. Is he going to resume an over a year reign? Or is he going to be dethroned by the leader of the show? His friend,
Let's just say I'm going to be keeping my eye on this match.
Don't hate, you know? I mean, it all comes down to...
My son loves this theme song, by the way. Absolutely obsessed with this song.
I met your son and he's another mark.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
There it is. That's what it's all here for.
United Nations Championship.
I made that title pristine. Brought value.
Oh, there we go. Now I gotta ask you, who, in a situation like this, who would you rather be opposing, Mr. Awesome or Scott Chambers?
Well, I know Mr. Awesome quite well. Mr. Chambers, I've been in the locker room with him. I know all his weak points. So it'd be very easy for me to just go after Chambers. Awesome. Ooh. You know, the last time I met him, I wasn't at my A game. So let's just say I could see a triple threat happening.
Triple threat?
Well, no, neither here nor there. You know, retire. Let's just focus on the match. Look at him working the shoulder.
Working the shoulder. Let's say he's working the wrist. They stomped on the elbow, weakening the wrist a little bit already.
Look at him like a surgeon, just taking his time.
Ready, working a body part. Oh, what? There he goes.
The reversal.
I missed. Oh, these two know each other very well.
So he's been studying the playbook.
Back to the unit.
So here we go. Wow.
Working the arm already. Not even 2 minutes into the match, he's already have a strategy down pat. You can tell what was the strategy coming into this match.
Definitely. He did his homework.
Oh, Mr. Awesome, there he is, trying to pick up the pace. I dare say the slower the pace goes, it's going to benefit Scott Chambers.
You heard him. He said he's a technician. He's going to work you to the ground. Make sure that, you know, try not to get the pace. It's not going well right now for Scott Chambers.
You want that schoolboy roll up?
Now that was a little slow count there. If I had to say something, you know.
Almost a double reversal there. There he goes. He's trying to pick up the pace. The faster it goes, the more it's going to benefit Kyle Ferguson. He's trying to tire out Scott Chambers. Trying to get those body parts moving.
Just, you know, right there we saw like he's just using the same playbook over and over again.
But I gotta say, if he's gonna use the showboating routine, that's gonna cost him just like he did right now.
That's why they call it high risk maneuver. Go up there is risking it all.
Aren't you? You're Mr. High Risk yourself, man.
Yeah, but we're not talking about me right now. Of course, I always hit my mark, like you.
Now, if you were in this match with either man, what would be your strategy for both men?
Well, for Kyle Ferguson, you know, he likes to try to stay fast, to stay quick on his feet, like running around like a chicken with no head. So I'll just take his legs out. Quick and simple. Scott Chambers, we're looking at him. he's generally has all around moves. But I would just take him out the ring, make sure, wear him down, and then bring back to the ring. Look, he's a little older than we think, so his endurance ain't all there. That's why he's just trying to keep Kyle on the mat.
Veteran of the game for sure. Experience could beat talent any day of the week. That's reversal. Chambers seems to be pretty much. Oh, that's a Gary kick. Seems to be very in control of this match.
Little Kyle's dazed and confused. Oh, here we go.
Excellent. Reassessing the situation. You can take his favor on the shoulder there.
Working the neck.
Submissions. They don't call him Mr. Submission Specialist for anything.
Just working that neck, grinding it down, cutting the blood flow so Kyle Ferguson can't think straight. Make him throw him off balance while he's running around.
Back to the
elbow.
He's to finish him off with the submission STO maneuver he does. Back body drop reversal. Kyle Ferguson taking a breather. He's gyrating to the crowd a little too much. But if there's anything's going to cost him, it's going to be that.
He's always out there. He goes. He's always looking for pandering to the crowd. Wants to be known.
Oh, headbutt. That's a new move in his itinerary. I've never seen him do that.
That's old school there for you. Scott Chambers comes from background of indie wrestling.
There he goes. There he goes. That's what he's been working him up for. A little early in the match, I think, but you never know.
The ref doesn't have a clear position. Can't even see what's going on. I would have went for the ropes. Not try to force my way out of there.
First immediate. I think this is going to be the jackhammer. Ooh.
My God.
It may be over. It may be over.
Look, he's an idiot. Wasting time. He should have just pinned him right there.
He's going for his elbow drop. You know how that is. Oh.
Right to the sternum.
We got a new champion. 1, 2.
The heart.
Oh, not a lot of people
Ferguson.
get up. Not a lot of people get up from the jackhammer elbow drop combo.
My question is, does Kyle Ferguson have enough gas in the tank to actually get up and do something?
If Scott Chambers is going to let him recover the way he's doing right now. I'm pretty sure he's thinking of his next move, but he's letting him recover.
For a veteran, he's not taking care of business. He should have just pinned him right there.
And back to the arm. Right there, the stomping of the chest. That's a sign of desperation. That's frustration.
That's frustration, yeah.
And now he's gyrating.
Not pandering to the crowd. These people are idiots. The crowds do nothing for you. You go in there, you got a job to do. You take them out and just go home.
Very short maneuver. Oh, Mr. Clothesman. Oh, the ref.
The ref got in the way. That's a fine.
That was. He just got in the way.
But look,
1,
now you got
2. And the ref is out. The ref is out. You should wake the ref up.
Pick the ref up, not your opponent.
Oh, skull crushing finale. Skull awesome finale. I think that's what he calls it.
See, what I would have done is gone out the ring. The ref is down. It's not cheating if the ref doesn't see it. Just grab a chair.
Frog splash. That's his maneuver. That's what he won the United Nations title with, didn't he?
I don't recall. I don't know.
The ref is not up.
The ref is finally up.
He should go for the cover.
Of course not. He wants to showboat some more.
He wasted a lot of time. I'd be very surprised if Chambers doesn't get up from this. He wasted way too much time.
Definitely should have just went for the ref. Woke him up.
We don't know if he's going to get an opportunity like that again. He should go for another awesome splash, if you ask me.
Look, you can tell the endurance is out of Chambers. Oh, now Chambers took out the ref.
Oh,
low blow. That's the Chambers I know.
What in the world? That's a definite disqualification.
The ref didn't see it.
That's a definite disqualification.
You know, ref. 2, 3. All
we got
over.
A new champion.
New champion, ladies
We
and
got a
gentlemen.
new United Nations champion.
see the replay right here. We got the awesome splash. We should have had it. We should have had it there. But, yeah, we didn't wake up the ref beforehand.
Restoration is going to go back to the table. I wonder the ref see if the replay can be a reversal. Of course, they skip the low blow. Skip the low blow.
Yeah. The elbow to the heart stops the beating for a little bit. And there you have it. Your new United Nation champion.
There are cemeteries that are lonely, graves full of bones that do not make a sound, a heart moving through a tunnel in its darkness like a shipwreck. And that's gonna be you when I'm done with you. HP, and your followers will finally see the darkness.
So CHP, rest assured, me and you, we are going to square up somewhere down the line once again.
I'll be seeing you real soon. Oh, Madman Joe, tonight we will go one-on-one in that ring. And after you say I was ducking or being chicken, you would not face you all the times, if you would have used that little peanut-sized brain in your head, you would realize I was scouting you. I was seeing what you were all about. I was checking out your moves, what you would do in that ring. That's why I am smarter than you. That is why I will beat you tonight. And I will prove that, well, I'm going to read you a little bit of poetry. Sometimes the weakest link is the one. You know what? I will finish this brilliant piece of poetry later tonight after I beat you in that ring. And the reason why I kind of started that, because I will break that link to the Prophet of Madness. Starting with you, Madman Joe. Once I defeat you, I got that clear way to the bishop and that beautiful trinket on his shoulder that everybody knows I want. So, Madman Joe, I hope you were using that noggin of yours to scout me at least. But knowing your intellect, you probably were just sitting on your butt playing the boob tube, playing those video games, instead of learning what I'm all about. And tonight, when I finish that sweet poetic justice on you, Madman Joe, I want to burn down that madhouse. I will destroy the prophets of madness, and I will make my way to the bishop to get what is mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now about to witness Madman Joe beat down and victimize a man that has been causing me and my brother, the Bishop, very, very hard times. Sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, but on the other hand, thinking you're better than everybody else. Thinking you're better than us. So Carl, tonight, I am going to beat you down and make you realize that what you have been doing has only been weakening me. Because tonight I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to chew your ass like no one else has ever done before. And you thought you were going to attack me multiple times from behind and think that you were just going to get a walk away from it scot-free? I don't think so. Because tonight I get my redemption. I come back and I beat your ass. And I prove to you and everyone in the arts of wrestling that you are nothing more than just a cheap ass rookie that needs to go back to wherever the hell is he come from and earn your spot and pay your dues to get to where you need to be. So I have enough to say about you. I'm coming down and I'm whooping your ass, and that is the end of it. So I'll see you soon, because I'm coming to welcome you to the madhouse.
Batman Joe finally gets his wish.
One question on everybody's mind is, who is CHP?
Now, I don't know much about him. Talking to him behind the scenes, that was very big on his mother. Talk about his mother first. He loves poetry. I gather that much. And I believe he was named after that Price guy, Mystery.
No clue. Just by his initials alone, I feel like you should add a U and an M in there and just call him Chump.
Ooh, fighting words from David Diamond. Mr. Price.
I mean, he looks like he's supposed to be the Hitman video game character.
Mr. Price is kind of creeps me out. There you have Madman Joe. Can he redeem his friend Bishop Dvante D? CHP has been torn on their side for weeks.
And his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 407 pounds, Madman.
See, I have no respect for people who attack other people from behind. No honor. No. There's just no honor behind it. I don't know what disagreement you have about that. That's a fabricated statement. No, the match clearly stated like it was ongoing match. It was a gauntlet. Protect yourself at all times. If I want to quote the great Floyd Mayweather.
There we go. 1-on-1. Got a big task ahead of him. They'll call him to Price immediately. Feeling the big train. That's Madman Joe. Now, who do you got in this one?
Size-wise, I want to just go with Madman Joe. He's just a machine. I faced him once before.
I remember that.
Yeah, I won, but so size doesn't always matter, but in this case, I'm not in there, so I'm giving it to Joe.
I gotta say, the mystery behind Carl Hunter Price really intrigues me. He has not been beaten yet in the art of wrestling.
I mean, I wouldn't trust him. He still wrestled with gloves on. Like, was he afraid of a finger?
I believe he did tell me he hates germs. So. Madman Joe all over him right now. Must be
A man who hates germs, but he's half
close.
naked in the ring.
Almost took his head off. I think that's that MMA style. You don't want to get a suit dirty.
I know the feeling. Here we go, Man Joe. They're taking it outside the ring. Finally, smart. You can't win the match on the outside.
It goes right to the knee. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. That is not a false statement, guys. That's the way to attack a big man. It's the knee. That's exactly what he did there. Ground and pound.
If I was him, just attack the lower body. The lower body can't stand up, the tree's gonna fall.
He seems to be doing. Joseph seems to be having a hard time getting up. So that must have been really effective there.
Well, see, Joe had the advantage. If he would have taken him out early, he definitely would have just been on top of his game. But the longer the match goes, I feel like Joe's like slowly declining for the win.
With Joe attempting to make the comeback. I think it's one of those instances where Joe came into with way too much energy. Not sure if he had a game plan in mind. It doesn't look like he did.
Some of these guys are just going there thinking they just could beat anybody, beat them to the ground, and it's going to win the match. But no, the smart ones, they have a strategy. They have a plan when they go into the ring.
Backsplash in the corner with his traditional vintage headbutt. Back to similar strategy that Scott Chambers.
DDT from nowhere.
Ooh, I'm surprised that was a 1. Says a lot of good things there about Joe kicking out at 1. Really good endurance.
Still has it. Still has energy coming in. That's amazing that he flipped him over.
Like you said, a high risk, high reward there, but did not see the reward. Almost took his head off there with the clothesline. There goes another vintage headbutt by Joe. Usually that's a setup for a signature move, which is not attacking. He's going straight to the cover. So is it a sign of desperation or checking how weak his opponent is?
I see desperation in his eyes. Like he's in here trying to defend his partner, Bishop. Doesn't seem like it's going very well for him.
That's 2 DDTs and seems to be really effective. And now Joe is not getting.
The knees to the chest.
Cut the air off the body. That could do it to you.
Again with the ground and pound. Giving him a slight concussion. Can't see straight.
He should have went for the cover. Right? He should have.
I agree. That's more of a rookie move right there. You're just pandering to the crowd, looking for acceptance, and instead of like getting on top of your guy and winning the match. The more matches you win, the more money you make in this industry.
Talking trash now, Joe. Joe's having a hard time recovering. This is the orchestra dance. The poetic justice. He's going for poetic justice. Oh, it's over.
I don't know how I feel about a man dancing with me and then kissing me on my forehead. Buy me a drink first. I don't know. Call me old-fashioned.
I seem to do it. I have not seen anybody kick out of the move yet. It's over.
And Bishop, your honor has not been defended, so be on the lookout for it.
That was an impressive victory, I gotta say. I was a bit surprised with the lack of offense there from Madman Joe. Our Hunter Price continues his undefeated streak. Will he move on to the brass championship? Only time will tell, but Bishop is definitely in his sight.
Good job there, Carl. What was his name?
Carl Hunter Price.
All right. Good job, Chaz.
I'm bad as bad could be.
Everybody knows! Sparks will fly, people will cheer.
Much better, much richer, much fancier.
You take that, damn bank. The Iron Purge will continue.
Your season of Square Up is about to begin.
I'm in it to be elite.
The hottest show in the game today, that is Monday Night Mike.
Let me just say this right now. Downtown, as Rick the limousine driver pulled me up here to Arts of Wrestling, we are about to venture on a new journey. Arts of Wrestling. David Flores, get ready, because we are coming. The family business. Mr. Brett Paradise. Mr. Blair Andre Dillon. Mr. RBI and the Don Bounce of wrestling. We are on our way, but tonight, downtown, you interfered, and I'm gonna have BAD give you the stipulations for the night. It ain't personal. It's business.
BAD, the time has come. We are here at Awakening. A place that you don't want to be at right now. After all you've done to me, yourself and the family business. When we get into the ring at Awakening, I'm going to scare you. I'm going to take your soul. I'm going to take your heart. I might just take your bones. But the thing is this, the new and improved downtown. So I guarantee you, you guys are going to be scared. Bounce, you're going to be scared. Because I guarantee that I know that you're going to be at ringside. BAD, you think you tough, but you're not. So when we meet at Awakening in the middle of that ring, you make sure you floss. Because once I'm done with you, the rest of the teeth that you have in your mouth, I'm going to pull them one by one. So, if I was you, I'll call up your insurance and call a dentist. Because on that night, it's going to be a whole lot of dental work that needs to be done once downtown get through with you.
And here we are.
Here we are.
The rematch downtown's been waiting for. It goes down to the family business. I don't know why he has to bring me up there. I have no idea what he's talking about.
I don't know. He probably likes your markness and wants you to mark over him.
Nonetheless, this is an interesting match. I've actually been waiting for this. BAD's been on a hell of a roll lately. The past couple weeks, he's only lost once. Only victories. BAD and Bounce. Getting ready to try to go 2-0 against downtown.
I said it before, with a name like BAD, you would think he's not good at all.
Big player Andre Dillon. BAD, the knockout artist. He's a former Golden Glove champion.
Who he paid to get those golden gloves?
Here he comes downtown. And I say, Bounce was so impressive downtown, he actually offered him to be part of the family business. Downtown turned him down. That's how this whole thing started.
So you're saying it wrong. It's not business. It's business.
B-I-Z. What is it? B-A-Z?
B-I-Z-Z.
No, Z-Z-Z-Z. Yeah, Z-Z.
It's biz.
And his opponent
From Jersey City, New Jersey.
at 293 pounds.
Downtown.
He's one of your friends.
Yeah, I know downtown from back in the day.
You guys used to run around together, play some stickball in the streets.
Yeah, we used to wrestle in the streets, man. It's still down.
They don't look the type.
Downtown. That's why they call him downtown. He used to grapple in the streets. And from the streets of Jersey City, there he is downtown. But you see the monster Transformers in the back of his jacket there.
I thought it was called him downtown because he'd be arrested so many times. They just took him downtown.
Well, I try to get the AOW officials to retract that statement. DAD starting out with a big spine buster. After the kick reversal, schoolboy roll up. I'm pretty sure he has the ropes there. The ref doesn't kick out. Already testing each other out to see where they're at.
Yeah,
Ooh,
but
DAD.
DAD didn't even give him an opportunity to take off his attire. He's still wrestling with his tight vest on.
Well, I think that's part of his attire there. As DAD hits that throw-away, what is it? Throw-away? No, it's the Samoan drop.
Samoan drop there. Nice reversal into a reverse DDT.
Just for the quick cover.
See the cover. He's smart. He knows what he's doing. Just take out your opponent. Go for the win.
But DAD. Oh, he tried to go for a knee block there. One time blocked it with his knee block. Oh. The basement drop kick to the back.
Back on the neck. Another drop kick.
Beautiful drop kick. Going for the cover. Downtown's trying to end this one early. You know, if they say in the world of professional wrestling, you don't get paid by the hour. Scoop. Oh, I thought it was going to be a scoop one. So,
for the side.
Back there.
There goes amateur wrestling coming in, rolling him around. That would tire your opponent out. I used to do amateur wrestling myself.
I could relate that to amateur wrestling in my senior year high school.
What, the water boy position? I don't see. Nice neck breaker. Has him laid out. Yeah, it took his time. Didn't know what he was doing. Looked like he was trying to reassess the situation.
Straight to the corner. Oh, beautiful spinning splash. Almost like a spinning steamer splash.
He set him up for a signature.
Oh, Dusty Rhodes tapped the elbow. You were talking about European uppercut. Beautiful uppercut there.
It's like downtown's going international on us, you know?
He just shoved the ref there.
That's a fine.
But see, this is where he should not get into no shadow matches with Bounce. That's where he's going to lose the match. He's too worried about Bounce.
It's a 2-on-1 from the get-go.
Oh, Downtown with some high-risk maneuver. You can see Downtown coming out with the fire early in the match. High risk up. Oh, did not even wait. He did not even wait for him to get up.
Keep an eye out for Downtown. He's really making an impression over here tonight.
That is 3 up. Wow, that's 3 high-risk maneuvers on the outside. Downtown looking to end this one earlier. BAD's having a hard time recovering here.
Now, the smart thing is to wear your opponent out and just let win by count out right here.
Well, you can't win. I mean, if you're in Downtown's position, you want a clear victory over BAD. The BAD got a clear victory over him. Winning that match. He's not going to win that match outside the ring like that.
A W next to my name is a W next to my name.
There goes Diamond Enterprises. It's not surprising.
What does that mean? Look, 1, 2.
Oh, 2.5. He barely made it. You can see his BAD's wearing out. You can see Bounce in the background. Trying to determine it. Is this another high-risk maneuver? Going for the missile. Oh my God, missile.
BAD didn't even see that coming.
BAD is having a hard time recovering.
No time to recover. Has no idea where downtown's coming from.
He is having a hard time recovering. All downtown got to do is get him in the ring. Get him.
Oh, going again the Bounce now. Taking out all of the business.
Oh man, he's worried about the wrong guy. He needs to go back and get BAD in the ring. Oh, Bounce. Poor Bounce just caught one.
Oh, there it goes. The distraction.
Oh, knockout punch.
Golden glove background there.
I have not seen anybody, and he's going for a second knockout punch. Didn't get all of it first time around.
Oh my God. It's done. The fire has been put out.
It is over.
The fire has been turned into little embers.
Nobody moves. Nobody gets hurt.
That was pretty impressive there. I think he can get the victory.
I thought so. He came out strong from the top of the match, but
you let Bounce distract him. That seems to be the ongoing theme here.
Maybe he should have brought out somebody with him. Have his back.
I don't know, this match is over. I don't know if this feud's over, but if it continues, Downtown's going to have to find a way to neutralize Bounce in order to have a fair outing.
Underground.
Is when the whole entire AOW universe, the whole entire world gets awakened to the darkness. You see, Bishop, you always talk about that little enforcer you got over your head, over your shoulder, in your hand, in your head. You don't have nothing in your head. You see, Sam I Am said that Sam will kill you, Sam I Am. You don't know what is fixing to happen to you. The brass title you've been holding has belonged to me the whole entire time. I've been blacklisted. I've been pushed to the side. I've been overlooked. I've been laughed at for years. Tonight is the night when all that ends. Tonight is the night when I kill the false prophet of Bishop. I'm the guy responsible for retiring Bruiser Bronson. Genesis, that joke. I'm the guy that has retired more people than smallpox. Sure, what's your best line going to be? I dropped the ball and I left. Each and every single time I've came back, I've came stronger and darker more than ever. AOW is in my blood. AOW is in the Disciples of Legion's blood. You and your band of misfits ain't nothing but a bunch of peons on strings under our control. I'm going to take that bat from you and shove it so far up your ass the primer from the paint that was made to paint that bat will quench your thirst. There is going to be a brand new brass champion tonight, and his name is D-Sycho. I didn't need the AOW fans. I didn't need the AOW universe. I only need my legions and my voices and my demons. The Disciples of Legion is going to consume you. We're going to suck the soul out of your body. And while your lifeless corpse is laying in the middle of the ring, then you'll know.
You know something? You reach a point where you start to question, is it all worth it? You start to come to terms. You start to ask yourself, am I in over my head? Do I deserve to be the AOW Brass Champion? Lately, I've been finding myself asking myself those exact same questions. Maybe I am in over my head. Maybe D-Sycho and the Disciples of Legion have finally broken Bishop Dvante D. Maybe I should take this AOW Brass Championship that I have held so close to me, and maybe I should just hand it over to D-Sycho and say, D-Sycho, you are the king of the darkness. You are the one true brass champion. I could do that. But I'm not. D-Sycho, if you want the AOW Brass Championship, all you gotta do is beat me. You see, D-Sycho, for weeks, for months, you have used me as your own personal kickstand. You have used me as a punching bag. Well, let me tell you something, you bald-headed, gap-toothed SOB. Let me tell you one thing that my mama used to always tell me, and that is this: you are nobody's punching bag. But you see, tonight, D-Sycho, I'm gonna use you as my very own punching bag, because I'm gonna take this hand and I'm gonna turn it into a fist, and I'm gonna punch you square in the mouth. Then I'm gonna take this hand and I'm gonna turn it into a fist, and I'm going to punch you in the mouth for a second time. You see, D-Sycho, you want to push me into a corner. Well, you are going to regret the day that you ever decided to do that. Because when you push me into a corner, I'm going to come out swinging like an angry, bloodthirsty carnivore. Uh-oh. Did I hear myself say angry, bloodthirsty carnivore? D-Sycho, you want to talk about bringing me into the darkness, making me experience the darkness? Well, let me tell you this, brother. I vacation on the dark side. I love to take a walk on the wild side. And tonight, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to drag you to the deepest, darkest part of this here bear cave. And you will go face to face with he who runs the cave. Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about? You see, once upon a time, it was a man by the name of Ace Dalton who did some of the same things that you are doing to me. You see, one night, he ran into a bloodthirsty savage by the name of Brother Brown Bear. And I think it's time for the two of you to meet. So, Brother Brown Bear, make yourself known. I said, Brother Brown Bear, make yourself known. Brother Brown Bear, where are you? It's time for Bishop's awakening. D-Sycho. Tonight, you will bleed. You will feel pain. Because tonight will be your season of mauling.
Ooh, that was interesting.
Harsh words from these two competitors. Both of them claiming to retire previous artists here in the arts of wrestling.
D-Sycho, and I gotta say, promo of the night so far by Bishop Dvante D, the brass champion, coming down the aisle. Some who arguably say should have been the first brass champion in arts of wrestling. D-Sycho.
D-Sycho was like the big name, first big name that got signed here to AOW.
Here's a little fun fact. D-Sycho was actually the first ever name that ever got signed to AOW. He's still here. AOW original.
Original right there. Will he finally get to hold a championship that he's been chasing this whole time?
He's been finding his stride. This is arguably D-Sycho's best year ever. He's getting better and better every year. And a lot of people, I mean, he's the odds-on favorite to win tonight, but he just got an unexpected wild card thrown his way. And we'll see that wild card here in a minute.
Hopefully, with all the voices in his head, he's getting some type of encouragement to help him win tonight.
I haven't seen him fight some time. That's an interesting point you bring up there. But you hear the growl. That's going crazy.
The sound is deafening as we are anticipating our longest brass champion here. Feels like it's getting colder and colder here in the arena.
Last time we saw Brother Brown Bear, almost a little over a year to the date, Ace of Spades 2020, defeating Ace Dalton for his second brass championship.
David, I don't know if you know this, but I was part of a podcast once upon a time, and Bishop was always the main talk of almost every episode. Nothing but good praises from fellow podcasters. May they rest in peace.
Bishop Dvante D, arguably, what people are saying, the greatest talent to not be world champion here in wrestling.
I really think the brass championship is holding him down. So even if he loses tonight, I think nothing but good things are going to happen in his future.
With that being said, do you think Bishop Dvante D has done enough to maybe intimidate D-Sycho into maybe getting him to lose tonight? Or do you think D-Sycho is just too much on roll?
It's a tough call because D-Sycho's been on top of his games for a very long time now, and Bishop, he's been on top of his game since day one. He's proved it during the tournament. Faced Ace Dalton, won the title again. So it's hard to say. Like, does he really want to prove that he's the best and hold on to that title? Maybe he just lets it slip through his grasp and just move on.
So are you suggesting Bishop lose on purpose? Lose the brass championship? Pride and joy?
If I was his manager, I would bet against him.
But D-Sycho is having one hell of a year. A lot of people, AOW officials feel these are the two top competitors right now in the AOW. And the ironic part is that they're going for the brass championship.
Two of the best right here, facing off against each other. Pretty sure it's not the last time we see these two facing across from each other.
I don't think Bishop been ten since last year. He mentioned quite a bit. With the strikes, that is definitely something D-Sycho is not going to do well with. He's got to avoid the strikes. He does not want to get into a striking contest with Bishop.
Bishop with the power of the bear, more or less. Now, it's just, look at him, manhandling him, throwing him. He's in his cave now. Look at that athleticism.
Oh, power and quickness of Bishop Dvante D can move really quick for a big guy. And that's what works against D-Sycho here. He goes another striking match. You don't want to get into a striking battle.
The reversal has him hung up on the ropes. Oh, another reversal. Knock him off the apron down to the outside of the ring here.
That's where D-Sycho wants to be. That unorthodox style, that brawling style. That's what he wants to get into. That's his comfort area.
Rolls him right back in. Smart move, knowing that he can't win by letting the champion be outside, counting out for 10.
Goes back to the strikes. That's what he does. What is it? Oh, belly to belly.
Power out of nowhere. Locked up.
Did not do anything to Brother Brown there.
He's trying to test his strength.
Quick strike to maintain the distance, keep him on the ground. That's what he has to do if he wants to win this match.
Oh, rake to the back.
I don't know what that did. I mean, it's a good shoot. There you go. That's proof right there. I didn't do anything. It's just a vintage moonsault by Brother Brown there. That's a big man coming onto you in that height.
Yeah, with the name Bear, I'm pretty sure is the man coming onto you. There he goes with the European uppercut, escaping the grass. What's he gonna do? Take him to the corner? Nope. Going right over.
There you go. That's where he wants to be. That's his comfort zone. The only problem with being outside is that he cannot win the championship outside.
I don't know. It seems like D-Sycho's fighting within himself. Hopefully, he can come to some type of agreement.
That ref needs a break tonight.
Hopefully he's getting hazard pay.
Headbutt straight to the corner. Ooh, chest chop.
Heard that from the top of the arena. Nosebleed seats.
He was starting right now. D-Sycho just with a few minor moves. D-Sycho elbow strike reversal. He goes for a signature Death Valley driver. Oh, he actually hit it.
Nice.
He actually hit it, but he's not going for the cover.
What's going on? Again, the indecisiveness of D-Sycho. You can tell he wants to inflict pain, but
Brother Brown, I don't know if it's the Brother Brown bit persona or it's a mental thing, but Bishop seems to not be too effective by his power moves D-Sycho's going. Ooh, flatliner. Into the top. Oh, he waited way too much time. There's a lot of gyration going on today for the crowds.
So Brother Care Bear is trying to pander to the crowds and just didn't work out that time.
He goes back to his dirty move. Yeah, that's what's effective.
That's what he needs to do. Just throw the Brother Bear off his game.
Good cover. He wants to see how he feels. Pretty sure he knew he was going to get the cover.
See, I would have put my elbow in his face at that moment. But is he doing all this agitating the bear persona of Bishop?
And you say that, immediately he reverses it with an elbow to the face. Oh, nice closing on the D-Sycho, taking him out immediately. Brother Brown Bear, you could tell he felt that. He rolled right outside the ring.
Try and catch a breather. D-Sycho's on top of him though. Oh, here we go.
Another military press.
Oh, reverse.
Reverse, so somebody can't get a cover outside.
D-Sycho, you idiot.
This is what I said about earlier. You can't win the title outside. I know this is his game, but he's got to keep it inside. He's just got to keep him on the ground. Straight to the head. That seems to be pretty effective. When you rake the eyes there, that seems to be the only thing that effective right down there. Just going back to that. Is this another Death Valley driver?
That's twice tonight.
He should go for the cover. He is not going for the cover after big moves.
What is he doing? He can't wrap his arms around this big guy.
Try to stretch him out. Brother Brown, I do not foresee Brother Brown there attacking. This has got to be a weakening factor. Those power moves.
Hip toss.
Hip toss out of the stretch.
No, that was a bear doing here. Threatening him.
He's letting him up. Giving him time to recover. Oh, elbow to the face.
See, sometimes when you're champion, you have a certain confidence, and clearly Bear has that confidence on him, but it's going to cost him at the end. DDT.
Ring apron DDT. That was big.
We got to see that again.
That was big.
Boom, right there. That's going to knock you unconscious.
You stated earlier that hitting Brother Brown Man in the head seems to be the only effective method. And D-Sycho going right back to that.
Everyone knows that side of the ring just has no give. That's where the studs are. It's the hardest part of the ring.
Brother Brown Bear just kicked up. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier. It's almost like this Brother Brown Bear thing gives him like this extra power of confidence. It's not affecting him the way D-Sycho was hoping it affects him. He's hitting. There you go, another Death Valley driver.
That's 3. How many more is he going to have to do to get Brother Brown Bear?
He's not going for the cover. He's hesitating. You could tell he's doubting himself.
Yeah, that or one of the other personas are trying to take over.
He's hesitating. He's not sure if that's doing.
Is it enough?
Oh, he's going. Yep, he's going. There he goes. That's what.
What's going on? What happened to the lights?
What in the world happened?
How did he just?
What the?
I'm lost for words right now.
What the hell was that?
What just happened just there? He had him. Lights went out. Next thing you know, he's standing right
And
behind
I
him.
mean, straight jacket submission. That was the submission move. And the lights went out. That is exactly what I was talking about with this Brother Brownback persona. I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming.
Let's just say I'm glad I'm not in either one of these people's worlds. It's too crazy for me.
Unless Brother Brown Bear still the brass champion in the arts of wrestling.
Yeah, the roar of the bear and the roar of the cow. People love this guy.
Tonight, AOW fans, you get to see me and Hammer abolish 2 members of the Ford. Here's the thing, you have Lorraine Carter thinking he's too damn good for his own good, but let him realize that when I step toe-to-toe with him tonight in that ring, you're gonna see why I'm the master of destruction. And I'll tag in Hammer anytime, because I know Hammer and Havoc have that history with one another. And let's just say, he's going to go through you, Havoc, like a wrecking ball. He is going to abolish you. He is going to annihilate you. He is going to make you flatter than those conspiracy theorists thinking that this earth is flat. Tonight, Doomsayer and Hammer, the most devastating team to ever be in the arts of wrestling, take down the 4. I'll see you both real soon. And I'm bringing the most devastating hammer ever with me.
Awakening. You know, most of what Doomsayer had to say was right by the book. Right by the book. There's a few things that may not have been accurate, but one of them was Havoc and I have a long history. To the point where now, coming to the Arts of Wrestling Awakening, that history is going to spill out here in the Arts of Wrestling for the world here to see. And to tell you what Doomsayer was a little not so accurate about, hey Doom, brother, Antony Morrison, Hammer's that way, somewhere over there. I'm not too sure, but nonetheless, Antony Morrison and the Doomsayer are going to go up against the 4 and whoop that ass, just like I did Lorraine Carter. Now, Lorraine Carter, you jumped my ass and you thought you were going to get somewhere, didn't you, son? You thought by hitting me and backstage and messing things up and then creating chaos between me and Doom. Let me explain something. I didn't become the InterMedia Champion because I'm stupid. It took a long time for me to get what I wanted here. So let me make it clear to you two son of a bitches. Lorraine Carter and Havoc, Doomsayer and Tony Morrison. We have a history. And most of the time, the history was him and I fighting side by side. Him and I are
good friends on the outside of this thing we do. So you see, our chemistry is right by the book. Just like you guys think your chemistry, but the difference between your chemistry is all you are is hungry for money. All you are is hungry for success. We're just brothers doing what we got to do, picking each other up when we need to be picking each other up. So I'm going to make it short. I'm going to try to make this a little sweet for you, okay? Lorraine Carter, what you got from me, now Havoc and you are going to get from me and the Doom Man. We're going to come in there and we are going to destroy. We are going to bring chaos to the ring. Strength, power, war, and everybody knows. After war, there's a lot of debris everywhere. But we are going to make sure to put it on the doorstep of the 4. Because this destruction and annihilation that we are going to bring you both, I promise you it's going to shake the foundation that the 4 has been built upon. Now, Doomsayer and I, we may have had some rough moments, a little bumpy roads here and there, but that's changed now. He knows where I lay, and I know where he does. So the bottom line is this, Havoc. Do you think you know me enough to predict what I'm going to do to you? And Lorraine Carter, come on. I know you're hurting. I know you're beaten up. I know you're bruised. I know when I put you through that announce table, you're feeling some pain. And I know for a fact you're going to put Havoc ahead of you because you don't want to get hurt again. But I tell you this right here, right now, Lorraine Carter, you get inside that ring and you go toe-to-toe with me. I'm going to not only put you through a table, I'm going to finish you off. And this time you won't come back. This time the Arts of Wrestling will never, ever have to listen and hear the name Lorraine Carter, the so-called blueprint, again. Tonight, Hard Times is coming to the 4. And Hard Times is going to be just like a target right on your forehead. Havoc and Lorraine Carter and Doomsayer and I, well, we're going to have some target practice. And we're going to hit you right on the head. Bullseye!
Best in the world. I am the legend. I am the dark icon, and think that you will be able to spoil my fun, or the 4, y'all will be in for a rude awakening. Who am I, Hammer? Am I the architect of devastation? The man with that serial killer mentality, that man who peels flesh from its bones. Yes. I mean business. I mean exactly what I say. I have no fear. I feel no pain. I dine on danger. I snack on death. Y'all will see who is the bull in the woods. Hammer and his Rudy Poo rinky-dink brothers already know. That is, it is the Dark Messiah. It is the Lord of the Sith. It is the best that ever come out of the state of Ohio. He is here. He is here to back up his brothers. He is here to protect them. Put his big black arms around them. Yes. They will not soil our fun with piss. And your Cheerios, y'all will eat them. Y'all will enjoy them. Y'all will like them. I am a man that will take each and every one of you individuals that don't believe in the fall all over. I am thick, I am twisted, and you know I mean business. Beat the foe if you can survive. If Black Superman lets you.
There he goes. Havoc representing The 4, and apparently we're gonna get a new member here tonight.
I don't understand like how many members can come in and out this group.
That is an ongoing question. What is Scott's? What's Scott's plan with members coming in and out of the group, including yourself?
And I vacated. I left the team. Like I don't know.
I specifically remember him kicking me off.
No, that's not how I recall. I remembered it. From what I recall, it was I left, and he got really upset because obviously, if I leave, the money leaves.
Well, I mean, you seem to be really close to the 4 at one time. Do you have any idea what's going to be Havoc's partner here tonight?
I barely know Havoc.
Not you.
Was
yeah, he was commentary table.
Right. I mean, I wouldn't be his tag team champion. I mean, his tag partner.
So I'd have to turn your backs on me. That's what I remember. Well, there goes Doomsayer, guys. Love the Centuries.
You're such a mark.
Hit the guitar. It was time for destruction. Master Destruction. Doomsayer is on deck. He's actually really talented. Those that don't know, outside of this, he's extremely talented on the guitar.
Didn't know that. I mean, I'm glad you do all the research for us.
If you watch last year's Independence Day, he actually did the guitar national anthem, which was pretty badass.
I played the guitar too. Got the A minor, the E.
Well, yeah, sure. Anyway, Doomsayer. Remember last year, winner of the InterMedia Series, guys, almost part of the InterMedia title. For quite some time. Ironically enough, his partner here tonight is the one that he lost that opportunity to. Antony Morrison, who's going by hard times. Antony Morrison, yeah. Two rivals, actually two best friends.
So Hard Times is like Hard Times and a guitar player. Was this an emo band now?
Maybe, who knows? They're making me some money. Speaking of guitar, when you hear that Jimi Hendrix, you know some hard times is upon you. InterMedia Champion, guys. Going almost on a year since he won the title.
Seems like all the champions have been holding on to their titles for about a year now.
Yeah, we went on hiatus a little bit. Obviously, that gave them an extended run. But they have been Hammer here specifically defended his title the last 2 weeks of programming, taking on Blueprint, taking him out actually out of this match. Blueprint is not able to compete. Of course, he defeated Havoc last week in AOW Trent. The question is, who is Havoc's partner? I did not see anybody else come out. But
still haven't seen anyone. The new member of the Four, apparently. I didn't know the Four was still a thing.
Yeah, after they kicked you out, they still continue.
Look at them. This is how they treat you in the Four. Like, you're on your own.
To having a close match. Havoc suckered him in there. Havoc seems to be a really dominant force. Hasn't lived up to his full potential yet. And I'm surprised to say that you actually don't know Havoc. I mean, you guys won the Four together.
Yeah, just because you're entitled as a group, that doesn't mean that you hang out with everybody. You think the Beatles knew each other?
Oh, what Havoc looking? Well, the Beatles actually did know each other.
Then why aren't they still together?
Okay.
Oh,
3 of them.
You're always bringing up depression when you talk about matches. Anyway,
those
the emo
Doomsayer.
the emo tag team is being dominant, cheating here.
And when you see Doomsayer hit those suplexes, it is almost usually time for game over. Hitting them pretty quickly there. Still no partner.
Those 9-inch chops hitting the chest.
Where's Havoc's
Havoc.
partner? This is a handicap match, right?
Yeah, basically. Like, look, these cheaters. I don't understand.
Oh! Front
Poor
top kick into the buckles.
Poor Havoc.
He's not going to select this. I like to call that the Macho Man meme. To the back.
That's true.
Oh, Havoc caught looking up to the crowd. That might have given Havoc I said Doomsayer caught looking up to the crowd. That might have given Havoc an opportunity. Beautiful closing.
Coming in with some adrenaline, trying to do something. So 2-on-1. Best thing to do is keep your opponent in the corner.
Yeah, he's got to cut the ring in half, which he's not doing right now.
No, definitely not.
There he goes. Cut it in half. Look to the face. He's keeping him down, but he's gyrating.
Wasting energy. It's the type of stuff I try to coach him on. I mean,
Well,
I would coach him.
You say you coached him on, so you guys.
No, I would coach him if I knew him.
But look, shades of Jerry Lawler, punch to the face. I think I was specifically told Havoc is a big Jerry Lawler fan, so they go a little homage there to the King.
Wow, I didn't know I was next to the guy that does a pop-up video with all these little facts, knickknacks of all the artists.
That's what they call broadcast journalism. You're supposed to talk to the guys in the back, and didn't you prepare for the job?
Look, my face on the screen is money. So I just need to show up, give my opinion. Look at that suplex.
Beautiful suplex by Havoc. It looks similar to the one we do, actually.
This guy might have looked at my playbook once or twice.
I'm not used to seeing that. Oh, beautiful elbow drop. I'm pretty sure he got that from Scott Chambers. Havoc seems to be pretty in control here.
Yeah, he's definitely cutting off the ring. There he goes, showboating. Something that comes with being a member of the Four.
There you go, Pat. Yeah, this is something I don't understand. Why do that?
That's backbreaker. That was who's gonna go for a reverse DDT, but switched it up and made a backbreaker.
It's corny. They're gonna look like they're gonna do it. Oh, Doomsayer kicked up, frustrated. There you go.
German suplex.
Oh, followed by a lariat in front of inside out. Doomsayer should make the tag. He should tag in with fresh guy.
Fresh legs always helps. I mean, you're a tag team. That's what you're supposed to do. Share the.
That's what happens. You gotta tag in with fresh guy, and then hard time. So it's not clean. There he goes.
Hard times just looking for the hot tag. Will he make?
Big food followed by a clothesline. You got a fresh Antony Morrison is going to be hard to block off with. There it is. Trademark maneuver. Cobra clutch slam. Usually signals the end.
Still no partner. Scott Chambers. This is what Scott Chambers does to you. Like you think he has your back, but clearly he just lets you out there and hang to dry.
Is that what he did to you? Let you hang to dry?
No, I resigned from the team. I had other obligations that I'm here.
Hammer.
This is Part-Times Boulevard.
What am I doing up here in the Titantron?
What is that?
All in there in the ring. I needed to tell you something. You selfish son of a bitch. That member of the Four that hasn't come out yet, well, he's already here. And he's here to annihilate you. Turn around. And say goodbye to everything you love.
Morris, watch your back. You son of a bitch.
The chair. Look at the ref just standing there. Just looking at the chaos that's going on in the room.
Oh, did you know anything about this?
Me?
It looks like
no one knows what's going on.
It looks like the Morrison walked into the setup.
I should just go out in there. Nah. Morrison is an old partner.
Seems to be.
Look at him. He's just standing there, heartbroken.
I did not see what's going on.
Most people don't. That's why they see surprised. Yeah, it just feels like I'm watching the same episode over and over again.
Say it's a matter of time, 1,000 days and the sun won't shine before I come back to you. For your love I will go far, I wanna be wherever you are. I know I'm coming back for you.
Brother, it's good to see you.
Our love is a river long, the best ride in a million wrongs. I know I'm coming back to you, and I'm happy, nothing's going to stop me. Happy, nothing's going to stop me. I'm making my way home. I'm making my way.
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry to interrupt the program. I just have another special announcement. I know you've been enjoying the show so far with my announcing, obviously. Today we're gonna make history. I'm vacating the tag team title. So there you have it. The tag titles are up for grabs. At least that, if they're not, they are now. Let's go to the last match. Have a great night.
That's really big news.
AOW Nation, it is I, the King of Battle, Nick Quinones, your Elite Championship Contenders Tournament winner. Baret Lavoe, it is nice to finally meet you. I was waiting to just meet you already in the ring. That way I could just see you for 2 seconds and take the title. Because you seem to not take competition seriously. You do not want to be serious about being a champion, being a contender? Please. You don't know what it means to be a champion. I understand you won some titles here in AOW, but have you won them outside AOW? I have. I'm currently a champion outside of AOW. You see, 10 pounds of gold, there is so much history and meaning behind it to hold a championship. You disgraced it by turning it into a nickel. A nickel with your face on it? I think that's your face. Not sure if that was you or Abraham Lincoln, but a nickel. I guess you can't expect much from somebody like you who's trying to get over for the fact that you just absolutely suck. But it's okay. Because when it comes to our match, I'm taking that championship. You're going to go home crying. Hopefully we can fix that gap between your teeth during the match. That's what I'm aiming for. But hey, hopefully you'll be happy when I help you fix that. Anyway, at Awakening, you are going to see why I am here to blaze the future.
You know what I love more than music? Making examples out of people like you. PSA to the AOW officials. Now I have to go and make an example out of Mr. Quinones. I am not responsible. You put him there, not me. Moving on to you, darling Nikki. You call yourself a competitor and how you're so great and how you won some battle royal. God no. You do realize those guys you were competing with were losers too. You're doing this to yourself. Mr. Quinones, I gave you a fair warning. I gave you an opportunity to walk. This you are doing to yourself. I didn't want to. I even gave you an opportunity to walk away, and you chose to show your face because you have something to prove. What can someone of your caliber be capable of proving? And you stand there and say that I don't take competition seriously and I suck. You obviously don't know anything about me, and you don't know anything about yourself. How can I take competition seriously if what I'm facing doesn't even have enough material for me? You think it's fair that your lordship has to waste his time on you? You think that's fair? You officials from AOW, you think that's fair? No, you don't care. Because you're all about opportunities. You're all about giving everyone a second chance. You know, some people, they've even pulled out from the dead to give them a second opportunity. And I laid them to rest again. You are a victim of failure. Think about that. See, on one hand, there is the greatest champion ever, a first to many things in the arts of wrestling, moi. And then on the other hand, 4 fingers and a thumb. And they can't wait to slap you across the face. And then, of course, Milton,
We'll clean the filth off of it. Prepare for the biggest Luke beating of your life. You see, no mental games here. No average Joe promo, none of that. Don't say, I never told you so. I told you so. And I say things for a reason. After all, why would I lie? I am your lordship.
The following contest
thought
is
Milton was
scheduled
dead.
for one fall.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Here we are. We made it to the main event of the evening.
Sorry, I just got back. I heard Lavoe was gonna do his promo, so I went to the bathroom.
Ooh.
Sure, I didn't miss much.
Yeah, it's a funny thing. You guys quite alike and never seem to be really good friends.
Come across here and there. But here's this Nick Quinones.
Nick Quinones, Elite Contendership winner. May I remind everybody, he is currently undefeated here in the Arts of Wrestling.
What's he had? Like one match?
Hey, he's won the Elite Contender tournament. It's Diego Diamond took a vacation. Man.
Like I got other things to pay attention to. My stocks, making sure this business doesn't go down the drain.
There you go. See Mission 22, guys. There you go. PTSD awareness for the military veterans. Make sure you tune in if you've seen right before we came on the commercial for that. Visit the website, help out, donate.
Very important cause.
Important cause, man. There you go. Nick Quinones, a veteran in his own.
Thank you for your service. Now we're gonna see if Nick Quinones has the cojones to face Baret Lavoe. Yeah, it's what I do. I'm a writer.
Ready.
Give me a little Savio Vega vibe.
Well, here's Puerto Rican. There you have it.
Let me hide my wallet.
Symphony of Darkness is upon us. As your lordship graces us with his presence.
And his opponent, from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, the world champion,
Here's Baret Lavoe. Showing off his curtains.
There we go, the Elite Champion. Arguably the most dominant champion here in the Arts of Wrestling. Ever. I think. See his money flowing down to the audience, giving like first, probably his pocket change. Because he was probably better.
You know, I just grabbed one of these. It has a picture of his face on it. It's not even real money.
Typical rich people, huh?
Yeah, I get it where I can.
Be. Just like Bishop Dvante D was here earlier, almost a year over a year to the day where he actually won the Elite Championship for the first time. Policy. Now he's been over a year as champion.
Yeah, Lavoe's, since he had that title, gotta give it credit where credit's due. No one's taking it off him.
What do you think of the title?
It's a horrible design. I wouldn't deface the title that way. That's just me.
After that, Arts of Wrestling Elite Champion. So it's all about.
You know, if I got that title, I honestly put in a fountain, make a wish that I never see it again.
There's the corner. There's the double corner. So you see Nick Quinones trying to get a hold of Baret Lavoe, trying to get an early start.
From what I know about Lavoe, he likes to put extra baby oil, so he slips through a lot easier. The slithering snake.
There goes Nick, tossing him down like a dirty rag, elbow to the face. Trying to get the overhead belly to belly. Good start by Nick Quinones. There goes Baret Lavoe, rolling out, trying to get a breath of fresh air. Nick is right behind them. Immediately, right in the ring. He wants to win the Elite Championship right now.
He's smart. See, what I've been noticing is a lot of these the newcomers, they just try to get things done quickly, but the veterans, they just know exactly what to do and when to do it.
That's the goal. Fast strike to the face up. There goes Nick with a reversal. Picks him back up.
Grab around the gut.
Power lift. Power German suplex.
Very powerful move there.
Immediately went to power moves.
Working the lower back there.
Next time the knee strikes. Trying to get up to a quick start. There you go, quick cover. That's what you got to do. He wants to win the Elite Championship. It's pretty close.
It's not time to play games.
Pretty close.
It looks like Lavoe has his handful.
Oh, Olympic slam by Nick Quinones.
Remind me of another American great hero.
It's true. It's true.
Nice powerbomb.
Rotating, sitting powerbomb.
Nothing
That's his finisher right there.
Nothing but power coming out from Nick
Power
Quinones.
signature. He's already trying to get Lavoe at the top. Lavoe's side. Might be that baby oil you were referencing earlier. Immediately getting out of that. I don't know if what was coming if he stood in there.
Slip and slide away. That's his motto.
Oh. Reverse DDT there. Baret Lavoe tries to catch a breather. Quinones coming on strong. Oh, high knee lift. Beautiful knee lift there.
I once saw Lavoe laying in the grass. I asked him what he's doing. He said, I'm just visiting my friends. Other snakes in the grass.
You can see Diamond not a big fan of the champ. As Nick misses the Stinger Splash there, going for a neck breaker.
Neck breaker. Nicely executed.
Arrogant cover. Man, that's not how you're going to win. You better start taking it a little seriously. Nick Quinones will not come to play.
Well, you can tell he's not taking him seriously at all. I mean, Nick Quinones is showing him that he should take him serious because he's clearly manhandling him left and right. Power moves, power bombs, sending power bombs everywhere.
Two. Oh, that was pretty close. Lavoe almost came close there to being a former champion. There's Nick. Assuming waiting to do his thing. Oh.
Forearms to the back.
Lavoe desperately blocking him. Doing some desperate strikes.
Kick to the gut.
Shoulder block. Running shoulder block going up to the top. What is that? What is he doing?
We're seeing this all night long.
Lavoe sticking to the corner. Smart man. Oh, Steamer Splash. And Nick not giving him any breathing room.
Taunting him, asking him to get up.
Oh, spinning European cut there. That was beautiful.
Still taunting.
Running shoulder block. He's definitely weakening him. Baret Lavoe seems to be in big trouble here. Nick Quinones came focused.
See, there's with confidence. He's overconfident. He should just pin him when he had the chance. Super kick.
Super kick to the chest. Will not get it in the face. That's what it's intended to do. Another. Ooh.
Kick out. 2.5.
That was pretty close there. Nick came really close to being your new Elite Champion. Trying to wear him down with the strikes. I don't know if Lavoe came with any kind of strategy here.
He probably thought he was another pushover, like one of his migrant workers that he hires all the time.
Because Lavoe seems to be dazed and confused. He's just standing there. Oh, Nick, too smart. Study Lavoe. Look at that. He suckered him in. Oh, maybe I was wrong.
Rake to the back.
Straight to the. Oh, they didn't get all that clothesline.
It did enough where you see Nick just laying there, taking a knee to the chest.
Triple jumping knee drop. Right to the chest, 2 of them in a row. See, Lavoe does 2 in a row to buy time, but then he does silly things like this, laughing at your opponent. With the way Nick Quinones is wrestling today, I would not be laughing. You go dazed and confused.
Saw those shots to the head.
Another
suplex. Beautiful
Immediately
suplex.
rolls out the ring. Immediately. That right there tells you he's feeling.
Lavoe, he's trying to find a way out.
He's feeling. He's trying to buy time. You see the crowd getting frustrated.
Nick shouldn't even test him and chase after him.
Put him back in the ring. Got plenty of time to stay on the go. I would not give him that breathing room, and that's exactly what happens. You pay for it.
Thank goodness we got another ref in the ring. Oh, ref is not even looking as...
Took off the turnbuckle there. Took off... Oh, there goes Nick. Smart man. Maybe Nick caught it. Schoolboy roller.
Rope break. Turnbuckle still exposed.
Because the turnbuckle is exposed. I don't know if the refs are aware. Even a long time. The refs got to do a lot more damage. I think the ref just realized.
It's not even giving a
that kind of backfired. Clothesline into the exposed turnbuckle. And Nick's gyrated to the crowd as he runs to a cannonball. There you go.
Lavoe's gonna regret that business decision. Still kicking out.
Kicked out at 1. That's gotta be adrenaline.
Plenty of fight left in the champ.
Oh, there goes Nick. He went for another quick cover as a sign of desperation. He needs to stay on him. There's one thing Baret Lavoe has done in the past. He sneaks on him. As you think you ought to do. Trying to buy some time, but while he's trying to buy his time, he gives Lavoe some
plenty of time. Yeah, plenty of time to breathe. You just gotta stay on top of him, get back in the ring. I mean, you can't win the championship belt by having him count out. So all you're doing is giving him time to recover. Lavoe, if he's smart enough.
The ref's fixing the turnbuckle. Next we see Nick picks up the chair. The ref takes it from him. Oh,
here we go.
We got distracted with the chair. Smart move by Baret Lavoe. Smart man. Smart man. Oh, Nick got caught up in the shenanigans. Oh, he hits what he calls the truth teller, and it's over. Nobody's gotten this finish. It's over. Still, Elite Champion.
Slip and slide away. I'm telling you. Good try by Nicholas there.
Nick Quinones came in with fire.
Really showed heart.
With fire. He fell victim to Baret Lavoe's late shenanigans. He does that late in the game. Crazy victory. I really thought we were going to have a new Elite Champion. There we have it, guys. Still Elite Champion. Who's going to step up to dethrone Baret Lavoe? Probably one of the most dominant performances in AOW history as Elite Champion.
That's the prize right there. Everyone's going after. What is this?
What's going on with the lights? Oh, what in the world?
Shadowy figure. the hell's going on here, Flores?
The king has returned.
Good, son. That's what a hero is. When a man is beaten and bloody, hanging by his pride, stolen of his strength, eroded of his endurance. When he has lost his love, hope, joy, and pride in what he does, that, son, is when we see the mental of a man. Does he rise up to regain that of what he lost? Or does he lie down and die to submit to those that will take it from him? Yes, it would. That, my son, is why he is the hero. He is not made of steel, but he fights like he was. He is not devoid by weakness, yet he moves to overcome them. He fights not because it's fun, but because he must. He must rise again to regain what he lost and protect that of what he loves. He doesn't need the power, the costumes, the gadgets or the green screens to be a hero, son. All he needs is the will, not to lie down, not to surrender. And son, when that time comes, he will rise again and take back everything that belongs to him. Oh yes, son. He has returned.